Hello and welcome back to PzC2. Our little Italian misadventure continues. We are being pushed back, but at least we are no longer in a pocket. We are just retreating in general. Dastardly Australians have come from the other side of the globe to whoop our asses back to Italy. We certainly are no Roman legionnaires, but we'll see if we can successfully defend here as well. So, yeah, I just wanted to show the map, so it's in between scenarios there. But unlike me, you don't have to watch the loading screen. So it's January 41, so it's pretty condensed storyline. Tobruk has fallen, yes, futility, blah, blah. And they are advancing toward Derna, yeah. Mechili area. So have a deployment X here as well. Does that mean we can deploy there? Or is it city only? So we will hold this X easy. Hold the road to Derna. Basically, that's these hexes, and no more than 2 British can be in this area. But if we stop any British units from reaching this area outlined in white, we get a bonus 0, and we like bonus 0s. But we also have to go out and hunt enemy tanks so that we can gain core slots for the next map. So they are attacking on a wide frontier, so a thrust up, straight west across this gap into the hills here along the road, sneaking out. They will come from everywhere. It's quite busy. So it's a good thing that we fixed the bug in the previous scenario, so we have all the, lots of talkie. So there are sandstorms, and it may also be rain, and that can turn the desert into mud. I don't think that happened last time. It rained, but I don't think we got mud. Or maybe I misremember. So end briefing. We get artillery support. That is, always welcome. I do have enough artillery for artillery support, but it can be very convenient. And this is a bonus, well, not a bonus hero, but you just get him from starting the scenario. So everyone gets this guy. And he's pretty wild, I would say. First of all, he's a provocateur. That is in itself pretty decent. Because the AI isn't that good at calculating, and it's a tenacious defender as well. So if you put him on a Matilda 2, that's at least 18 plus 18. Yeah, 18 plus 1. So if we just do this immediately, this will have at least 19, 20, 21, depending on how many units surround it. And I mean, that 18 is pretty tough to begin with, and they have to attack it, right? But overwhelming attack as well, that is pretty radical. Because then you push people back, and just by damaging them. So we basically, I feel, have 2 choices here. We can make this one red, and there will be no aircraft, so we can park all of these, and this one definitely goes up to strength maximum, and then we should not have camouflage on this one. It kind of worked and kind of didn't, because most of the time it was so far back that the airplanes couldn't see it anyways. I don't think it had any effect. So Camouflage has turned out for once to be pretty disappointing. That's a wild thing to say, but maybe I will put it on one of these guys. But back to the topic. I could take shock tactics off this one, because not only does it have shock tactics, which pairs very well with whatever, with overwhelming attack, because any damage forces you back. This one has a pretty anemic, soft attack is horrible, but hard attack is yeah. So you could attack another Matilda and not push it back. But with this hero, you definitely can. So this combo is deadly on the defense, deadly on the offense. But of course, shock tactics have helped us tremendously in the past. However, double attack, this is also pretty good. 26 hard attack that can rip apart an enemy tank. And if we look at our inventory of tanks, we have 82 Matilda 2s. This one is easy to capture if we see any. And we have boatloads of artillery. So that's not going to be an issue, I would say. And this is, of course, my favorite artillery. It's one more slot. It's basically a 10.5 versus 15 centimeter artillery for the Germans, while this is the 17 centimeter equivalent, I would say. Yeah. Or 20, 21, 18. I don't remember. It's not important. But we still have the artillery support guy. And on the roll would, of course, have been fantastic on one of my my tanks here. The problem is that I can only take two heroes. Two things annoy me with my setup. I can only take 2 heroes, but on the other hand, like I said, that makes it more fun, because it's too easy to make cheesy hero combos, and especially with fixed heroes we are getting here. Imagine this also with first strike or no retaliation. Now at least I take some damage from it, and imagine this one with camouflage, it would be leagues better. Leadership and reduced slots. So cheap replacements, that's fine. Leadership. And reduced slots. It's fine. Yeah. But camouflage, artillery support. That could be a thing, right? But on the other hand, just because it's so flexible, it can zoom around. On the other hand, we could take this guy and now it could hide behind its buddies and it would get 16 shots and basically for free 2 slots. That's pretty inexpensive. I need to differentiate it so I can see the difference at a glance without making it... No. That doesn't work, and it has to be some sort of red-ish thing. Because that's what I use on my support units. This can yeah, I think I can tell this one apart from these two guys. That's a pretty good setup. This one is the weakest link, but it can be convenient to have it. It's pretty fast, and it's just 2 slots. So I mean, it's a solid setup. Okay. We have quite limited deployment. We have plenty of hexes, but some of them are down here. And if we are immediately going to stop the baddies from getting over here, and we need to be a little bit clever about it. And now we are lucky and have these guys. So we would need someone to bridge this area, and we need to get these guys out of the area. So we could deploy this one here and basically split it. Move one here, the other one down here. I think that's the most agreeable move. Whatever. Yeah. But that leaves us with 2 slots. Could, of course, overstrengthen some of these. They are pretty good. Could upgrade this one into a 6-inch, but spreading them out among the pipes is fine, and I can use the 4.5-inch down here, I think. So yeah, what to do? Could overstrengthen these to 15. This one is kind of tempting, but I mean, it is relatively slow, and it has less of hard attack, which makes it not very effective against yeah. No, that's not really an option. I could make these 15, I could make that one 15, I could just generally upgrade these guys because they take a pounding. I could make this one max slots. I could take this one is a provocateur, it tends to get attacked. So there are some options here. I don't think I need more units. Could upgrade this one into very potent artillery. Kinda tempted to do that, actually. I mean, these are just filler, and these are just blocking pieces. Tend to get... do tend to get a little bit beaten up. I could give them 2 more. Let's try that, see if that gives them a little bit of a spine. Yeah. So, deployment. No, that was not the plan. That was the plan. Vigilant on the roll. These 2 guys, there will be no aircraft, so we don't have to worry about that, which is the shorter one. Or yeah, we can put him down here. Same with this Matilda. This Matilda. Pioneers can be down here along with my artillery. A recon unit. A tank. Send up top. Yeah. This one is provocateur, that should be enough. Okay. But I can also deploy here, right? So it's raining from the start, okay. Yeah, so the rain makes visibility rather poor, but okay. I don't know. I have no forced march, so I can do it like this. Is the guy with hit and run vigilant? Yeah. Have to get some guys up. This works. Just scouting. These are the artillery guys. We just play instead. Or camouflage, yes. Yeah, there are some bad guys on the hill here. Remember, I've played this before and they have a big ass artillery piece. I don't remember which one, but I think maybe one with base range 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it can reach this entire area. But they will only have 2, 3 spotting when the weather clears, so no. The trick is now we have a sandstorm, now we have sun, rain. Really remember the weather be. Oh, I can almost can't see them at all. Artillery support and camouflage. One is getting no. Get out. One has lethal attack. Now that's very easy to forget. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I can't. Faster I have. The trait. Okay. Are the provocateurs? The other provocateur seems perhaps excessive. I want that it so. Maybe this will work. Let's see. Definitely will work. Why this didn't want to attack me? They couldn't possibly see this one, and this should give good. That's maybe this is set to some sort of passive mode. And of course my artillery is without attack. Goes without saying. Yeah, we can do an overrun there. We have no artillery. We can see another bad guy. Having no artillery here is very inconvenient, to say the least. Yeah. I'll move on forward. The bad guy. Remember, I can. I do. Guy is a little exposed, but go around. But that seems even more risky. Yeah, remember this guy, but he's heavily fortified. French 10 of 5, so don't think there are any major. So this won't work because I can't put it back, right? I mean, I can block it from easily moving across. And get across here, so I suppose I'll have to drive this guy around. And I can drive into the river, but that comes with its own set of problems. It has moved, so we can... I have 2 infantry plus the recon, I think. Fly over. Something could come into the Bocage and attack, but I have artillery support, so that should be fine. So, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. Should probably recolor him because my mind keeps thinking he has shock tactics, but oh, that's black. Yeah. Doesn't bomb me. Or I'm ready. Hurt a little bit, depends on what these guys decide to do, but he should be able to retreat if it's damage, or rather I can do this. This is provocateur also, that's even better. Oh, they moved out of position, that was surprising actually. Okay. I'm gonna tap this one, because why not? Too shabby. Away one of my attacks, of course. Of course they did. Oh. Killed 3 of 10 tanks. Okay. Is a hero when it got out. So. Annoy them. Oops. Got a little bit lucky there, perhaps. One more somewhere. There it is. Ooh-hoo. Probably can't move, so we have to heal it. Yes. Provocator. Yeah, I know you're there. Should have done it the other way. Mistake. All sorts of support. Took a little damage on the artillery there. That's never fun, but we have quite a few pieces, so it should be good. This has no entrenchment, so definitely this. Split this guy. No? That. Up with this guy. Hit and run tank killer, but I'm not a tank, so good thing I... No. Well, it's worth a try. Hello there. Is a recon? No, it's a tank. Yeah, we need an artillery here. So now we will have 1, 2 recons, this tank, Matilda, auxiliary tank, artillery. Be enough to plug this little gap after we get rid of this guy. Four tanks. More artillery. Clearly. What's this? Another hero unit. Avenger. Single entity. You don't see that a lot, so you have to kill it to affect its repairs, and it has field repairs, so... Get rid of it. Ooh. No, wait a second. A lot of stuff. Probably heavy artillery. 1, 3, 4, 5. There's something shot at me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Shells incoming. Why am I actually attacking? Because I was absolutely not going to do that. Now I seem to have created that anyway. Probably stupid, but crescent there. Sector is lightly defended, but yes. Errors. Bullshit is this? Shock tactic. You go total suicide. Huh. Okay. Somewhat surprising, but what do I know? This one lost the movement point, of course, because the game hates me. Now the question is... no, I'm stuck, of course, because of... wow, isn't this annoying? Extremely low. That got... noise. I'm pretty happy with my setup here. I don't really want to go any further. Same here. I just want to wait until I can break into the open. This has artillery. This does not have artillery support, but I think that's fine because it has anti-tank. No infantry here. Something comes along the bottom edge here. They can't get through those two tanks. No. That guy. Good. And he came out. That's even better. Second suicide attempt. That makes things a lot easier for me. part. Can't get any overruns in for some reason. Annoying. Ah, I could have turned this into gun first. No, that ammo isn't working out. I need something that's different. To read, maybe. No attack. Not so keen on moving out still. Hang out. That was 2 heavy artillery. 1, 2, yeah. Yeah, we'll be fine. Do. This is not a priority unit, so fine. Oh, it came down. That was surprising. Yeah, okay. Okay. Didn't mean anything by it. And this is overwhelming double attack provocateur. Okay. It's fun. Artillery support. +1 from on the road. Sorry. Yeah, this one doesn't have artillery support. That was the only bad thing about my setup. Did a double attack. Oh, that was a sweet turn. White turn. Classic. Should I take the flag? This one has steamroller now. A lot of bad noise. Why? Bloody annoying. All good scenarios should feel a bit annoying. So this is a anti-tank gun and another 6-incher. But you can see now that I have less. I don't have time to capture everything, and also we don't need it because we have siege and we have more than enough artillery parts to last us the game. So. This guy, vigilant, double move, yeah. Whatever. Wow, did a surprising amount of damage. Ooh, good one. It's raining. You see what the game is doing? You see it? I can't do 1 damage when I need to. Extremely annoying. Oh, that I will be encircled, of course. Good idea. I remember seeing some bad guys. Forgotten about this dude. Fine. See, I'm doing 0 squat damage. Why am I even trying? No, 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 no. Ooh, I actually got an overrun. This is a miracle. Not bad. ha ha. You silly gooses. I mean, this suicide is strong with this one. Last turn. Nothing left here. I think we actually managed to keep our formation together and wipe out the enemy. That went a lot better than expected. I was not going to go full offensive, but I guess we did. A little bit of damage, but nothing is too serious. All in all, a good one. We got our 4th commendation point. I added a tracker to this. Everything here is good. So, yeah, excellent. Yeah, we totally decimated them. Yeah, but we have to retreat again, sadly. And we get this pretty good hero, so 0 slots. Always welcome. And we get another envelopment guy, so we could take the shock tactics that we put on the red tank and put it back on an artillery. Then we can have 1 lethal attack artillery and 1 shock attack artillery, probably. Pretty exciting. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.